World of Tanks Holiday Ops 2023. From December 1st to January 15th or so, World of Tanks will have a special game mode called Holiday Ops 2023. You can win prizes, earn prizes, or buy in-game items for normal discounts. So, example of winning a prize would be you can earn premium tanks, you could get camouflage, you could get decals. Earning a prize would be something like getting more experience per battle or more silver per battle. You have to earn a certain level. Or you can buy in-game items for normal discounts, which would be, for example, you could buy a tank, a premium tank, and they're not going to give you a deep discount. They usually give you like 15% off or 20% off. You're not going to see 35% off or 50% off. The game mode will have a festive level, which earns you extra bonuses such as XP or credits during normal gameplay. And the festive level is something that you earn. You play in battles, and as you play, you will acquire something that increases your level. And as you hit a certain stage, you will get an extra bonus, which might be 10% and then 15% bonus and then 20% bonus, etc. It's to your advantage to get the festive level to the highest level as quickly as possible, because you get those bonuses per battle, and then you want to play lots of battles at the maximum festive level over the course of a month and a half to 2 months. It might end January 30th. They've given extensions before. Your current festive level is displayed at the top of the screen, and once you reach the highest level, it does not increase any further. Traditionally, they would do 10 levels. Higher levels earn you greater bonuses, and reaching a new level may also award you prizes such as crew members with 0 skill BIA. Usually when you get to a new stage, you get some sort of a prize, such as a certain amount of silver, or a crew member with 0 skill BIA, etc. They usually give you 5 or so 0 skill BIA crew members that you can win or earn. They offer special crew members with 1 or more 0 XP skills or perks. I've had 2 or 3 0 XP skills or perks with some of my crew members. There will be a daily offer to buy a premium tank or other item at a discount, usually 15%. Usually, the premium tanks that they sell, which is part of the advent calendar, you're going to get the popular tanks like the IS-6, the T-34, the Yag Tiger 8.8, and then you're going to get any premium tanks that were available in the past year. And then you might get something like the ELC Even 90, the Scorpion G tank destroyer, or the Russian one, I think it's called the 130 PM, the TS5, etc. You will probably be given a Tier 2 gift tank. I know it sounds like these aren't worth anything, but they really are, because you can earn a lot of credits playing with these tanks, and you get them for free. And the battles, I'm not going to say that they're easy, but they're definitely different to play, different strategy. You can earn or buy holiday loot boxes. So they have small boxes and large boxes. There are 4 different types of loot boxes for 4 different types of Christmas celebrations. There is traditional, lunar, and 2 others. I don't remember what the other 2 are called. Each type of loot box only has stamps for the specific celebration, such as traditional Christmas. There's 4 different sets of stamps, and there's 4 albums. And you collect the stamps, and there's 4 different types of loot boxes, and you collect them, and you earn camo for that set. So there's going to be 4 different types of camo, 4 different sets of decals, and 4 sets means that you get perhaps the camo and the decal. If you buy loot boxes from different sets, it might take longer to complete the holiday album. So you've got 4 different sets, and you can buy loot boxes from a set. You usually want to focus on one set, and there's different strategies. Some people buy the loot boxes immediately. Some people buy them at the last minute. If you buy them immediately, you have less work to do. If you buy them at the last minute, you're working on filling in the gaps that you don't have. So if you have 2 different sets, let's say Christmas, you've got traditional and lunar, do you want to buy the one where you have only a few more to get, or do you want to buy the one where you have a lot to get? You're not going to know until you've played a lot of battles, because at the beginning your albums are completely empty. You can win or earn stamps that apply to one holiday set to increase your festive level, or to win prizes such as camo and decals, and you can go back to previous years. Holiday loot boxes might contain credits, gold, premium tanks, stamps, or other prizes. There are 2 sizes of loot boxes, small and large. Large loot boxes contain better prizes, such as gold or premium tanks. Some prizes cannot be found in small loot boxes. A small loot box probably is not going to have a premium tank or gold. Large loot boxes will contain gold and premium tanks. World of Tanks will announce a guarantee for loot boxes, which includes the rate that items are received, a guaranteed prize, and customer support if you do not receive a minimum prize. So they're going to publish it, and they're going to say, well, there's a 1% chance you're going to win this tank. And if you buy 100, that means if you buy 100 loot boxes, chances are you're going to win it. I have had very good luck with loot boxes. Every time I've purchased them, I've gotten more than what it's worth in gold. And they have a guaranteed prize, which means they'll say something like, if you buy 50, we guarantee you a premium tank. And if you don't get it, you can contact customer support and they will help you. Like, they'll probably just give you the tank or give you more loot boxes or something like that. If you have a lot of premium tanks, you're going to win the new ones. I have tons of premium tanks, so if I buy them, I'm going to win all the new premium tanks, especially if it's a guaranteed prize. And the ones I already have, I'm going to get the value in gold, which is a ton of gold. They could be like 10,000 gold per tank. So it's very profitable if you own a lot of premium tanks. You're going to end up with a lot of gold. Most people receive more than the gold value when buying large loot boxes. I think $100 is 25,000 gold. With $100, you're probably going to get like 50,000 gold value in loot boxes or something like that. If you already own a prize from a loot box, such as a premium tank, you will get the value in gold. The best prizes of the year are awarded from large loot boxes during holiday ops. So during the whole year, the best prizes are going to be large loot boxes that you purchase during holiday ops. The marathon missions are really good. Battle Pass is really good. The Frontline awards are really good, but you really get the best during holiday ops. And you're probably going to have to pay for it. In terms of tanks, the album and Decorator make the game fun. I really enjoy filling out the album and using the Decorator. It makes the game a lot more fun. The daily deals are usually small or typical discounts, such as 15% off, and mix popular tanks with rare tanks. That's the Advent calendar. I will be showing every vehicle every day for the Advent calendar. I didn't do it last year because there was a typhoon on the 14th and we didn't have power or internet for 2 weeks. You will be able to buy premium tanks that were offered for a limited time in 2022. So if you miss something this year, there's a chance you'll be able to get it in December of 2022. There will be new tanks possibly available in loot boxes only. So, you know what? The years of amazing new tanks is over. Now, they really have little choice but to make overpowered tanks because there's so many good tanks that you already own. They can't make a bad tank. Nobody's going to buy it. So they got to make something that's overpowered. Like they'll take a tier 9 tank and put it in tier 8. So what happens is you really get a mediocre tank that's overpowered. Where when I see mediocre, there's nothing exciting about the tank other than they're literally taking tier 9 tanks and putting them in tier 8, or taking tier 10 tanks and putting them in tier 9. They're just shifting the tier. the last offer usually lasts multiple days. So on December 25th, instead of having a daily offer, it might last for a week. So when I talk about new tanks, what I mean is a lot of them are going to be copies of tanks that have already been released, and they just drop the tier down to make it overpowered. If you fill the album, you receive a style sheet including camo for that set or for all sets. Some of the camo that you win by getting all the stamps in the album only work for that nation. You have a chance to fill albums from previous years, which is really cool. You can earn stamps through gameplay, win them, or receive them in loot boxes. You can buy the loot boxes, or people can buy them for you. Like popular players, popular streamers have people buy them loot boxes all the time, to the point where they ask people to stop buying them loot boxes because they get so money. They get like hundreds upon hundreds of loot boxes. No one has ever bought me a loot box, but if someone did, I will gladly open them. And even if it's a small amount, even if it's like 10, I will go and I will open them so people can see what's in the loot boxes. I have no plans on buying any loot boxes this year. The higher value stamps are harder to get. We're talking about, in the past, they would have like a tier 1, a tier 2, a tier 3, a tier 4, and maybe a tier 5 stamp. But I think they got rid of the numeric system, and maybe they just hid it from people because people complained about being hard to get. It's probably still there, but they just don't show you the numbers. We'll have to wait until it gets announced next week. The Decorator helps you get missing stamps. It's pretty complicated how the Decorator works, so I'm going to try and release an old video, but when the new one comes out, I'll definitely show you how the new one works. You can destroy items into shards that can be used by the Decorator to create new items for your albums. Not the most efficient way to do it, but at least it allows you to get items that you don't have. You should try to use the Decorator at the end of Holiday Ops, otherwise you might get duplicates. So it's possible to get duplicates. They have methods of reducing the number of duplicates, but it reduces the number of stamps you get or items. So what some people do is they wait until the end of Holiday Ops, and then they go in and only get the ones that they're missing. 2 years ago, I forgot to do it, so I logged in and said, okay, I'm going to do my shards. It was like January 16, and it ended yesterday. Too bad. So make sure you do it with enough time. After Holiday Ops 2023, people have lots of credits in gold. Wargaming will likely hold events for you to spend your credits in gold. They'll do some sort of auction event to try to get you to spend all your credits in gold that's left over after Holiday Ops. Any unused item, shard stamps, not completed by the last day, which is mid-January, might be lost and does not carry over to next year. The Decorator allows you to craft new items. It can be done randomly, by level, by set, which is lunar, traditional, etc. The more random, the less expensive, and the higher levels and more difficult items will cost more. There is an option to craft an item without duplication, which can be done a limited number of times and should be saved for the last day. If you save items for the last day, you might forget to do them. You will not get the bonus from playing if you wait until the last day, and you might get duplicates. So you're going to have to decide how you're going to play it out. Premium tanks that often appear in the Advent calendar are the YAG D-Tiger 8.8, the IS-6, the T-34, the Low, and the Cromwell. So they usually will do the T-34 black and the IS-6 black, and the Cromwell B, the Berlin Quartet, the YAG Tiger 8.8. These are the traditional tanks, classic tanks that used to be very popular, not so much anymore. The OP tanks usually appear in loot boxes. The OP tanks. You will likely be given a gift, a free Tier 2 or Tier 3 gift tank. Some prizes might also work in World of Warplanes, such as credits or gold. If World of Warplanes, during the holidays, you want to check their premium shop and their events because they give better deals on credits and gold, and it should work with your World of Tanks account also. And I put some links for Holiday Ops for last year. This is in my forum, cheapbooks.cc. There's a World of Tanks
section in the video games section. You can also go to video-game-news.com, which is my website. There's actually WOT.video-game-news.com, which has all World of Tanks videos from different players, different streamers. And I do own cheapbooks.com, which is a website that lists books and textbooks. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.